Vale, chicos, estamos grabando ya. Vamos a jugar un poquito a esto. Vale. Vale, estábamos aquí. Vale, sí. Estábamos aquí y nos había dicho este hombre que volviésemos más tarde, ¿no? Vamos a... No, porque acabo de cargarlo, lo voy a guardar. Vamos a esperar, ¿no? Hasta el anochecer. ¿Por qué no? Vale, pues vamos a esperar hasta el día siguiente. Bueno, esperad. No lo voy a hacer. Pero es que quiero hacerlo porque quiero quitarme esta misión ahora. Es que iba a hacer lo del súcubo.
You're strange, but a good fellow nonetheless.
Está aquí durmiendo. Pero...
Where are you headed?
¿Loco? Está durmiendo con los ojos abiertos, ¿eh? A mí no me engañas. Con esas pantorrillas que tienes de mierda, loco. Vamos a esperar un día entero. A lo mejor es que...
At your service.
Hola.
Where are you headed?
Vale. Vamos a hacer una cosa. Vamos a seguir con nuestro camino y ya debemos a ver este hombre. ¿Me explico? Porque a lo mejor no es de tiempo, sino que haya una pantalla de carga. Como cuando entrábamos o salíamos de las casas en el 1, ¿os acordáis? Entonces... ¿Qué más tenemos que hacer? Cazando magia. A ver. Símbolo de odio. Sí, vale. Esto es solo lo de Jennifer, ¿no? Adam Prangat. Este es el pavo que vencimos a la... al encontrarnos con la troll. Vale. Este es el tío que nos pegamos de hostias con el de puñetazos. Esta es la cara de póker. El contrato de las arpías. Esto quiero hacerlo, pero... Vale, estos son de las principales, tío. Yo creo que solo nos queda por hacer esto. Vamos a ir al sitio. Coño, la H de los cojones, te lo juro. Es que si pulsas la H se quita como el... Ahora enseño. Mira, se quita como el HUD. Pero es que entonces si abro cualquier cosa, no se abre y tengo que pulsar el escape. Me toca las narices un poco, no voy a mentir. Uff. Vale. Joder, y esa planta está... contra la gravedad, ¿eh? Jesús. Vale. Pues nada, voy a esperar. O vamos a hacer una cosa. Como tenemos tiempo, porque hay que esperar a que sea de noche, voy a hacer una cosa. Voy a intentar ir al pueblo. Que hay una pantalla de carga. Entrar, meterme en algún sitio y volver a salir. What? Esto no es una pantalla de carga. Esto es las veces a veces que carga. Sin más. Miradlo. Ahí está. Voy a entrarme. Voy a entrar en un sitio y voy a volver. Si no pasa nada y lo que hay que hacer es ir más tarde en el sentido de la historia, pues ya está. Eso que nos llevamos, ¿sabéis?
How do you see? Do the gods favor Lady Saskia as she claims? The gods never favor.
No tiene pinta, en verdad. Da igual, vamos a esperar en el campamento y ya está. No sé por qué soy imbécil y no quiero hacer esto. Porque no son tanto pantallas de carga, realmente es como si estuviésemos en el mismo sitio, así que es un absurdo. Da igual. Hala. Círculo de fuerza. Hay que hacer más trampas de arpías porque hay que destruir 7 nidos. Supondré que necesito 7 trampas. Vale. No puedes hacer esto aquí. Vale. Haremoslo aquí. Venga. Tiempo de espera. Hasta medianoche. En el pueblo quemado a medianoche, ¿no? ¿Está ahí mi coleguilla? Vamos a guardar. ¡No! ¡Quería guardar! ¿Qué ha pasado? Un momento. Dios, ¿por qué se para tanto, Dios? Me estás poniendo nervioso, ¿eh? ¿Juego de mierda? Hola. Se me ha bugueado, tío. Lo voy a reiniciar, chicos. Me pone que no responde esto. ¿Qué cojones? Que solo quiero finalizar la tarea. Ah, ¿ahora está activo? ¡Ay, por Dios! ¿Dónde estamos? Yo solo quería guardar. Venga. No, mañana tengo que volver a borrar partidas, chicos, porque se me está volviendo a buguear y es porque se cargan infinitas partidas y no tira para adelante la cosa. ¡Hombre!
Can we go? I can't wait to meet this monstrous beauty.
Her beauty's killed several men.
Now you tell me.
Like my
loco
friend
es.
Dandelion says, we all have to die of something.
Es una
I'll have
sucubo.
my
¿De qué
eye on her
cojones
at all times.
crees que viven?
So will she.
Don't let her kiss you.
I don't usually
Tiene-
deny women foreplay, but I'll
Tiene
do my
un
best.
viso en el
Let's
cuello
do
todavía,
this.
tío. Me encanta.
Well, how should we begin?
No me jodas, tío. Si quieres mi amor.
If you wish, my love, at my side to repose. My heart would inquire of your hands pale and fine, if they'd grasp it gently to hold like a rose.
¿Te gustaría?
Or grasp me elsewhere and leave me satisfied.
¿Qué dices?
No, that didn't come out right.
Si quieres
If
mi
you
amor.
wish, my love, at my side to repose. My heart would inquire of your hands pale and fine, if they'd grasp it gently to hold like a rose.
¿Cuándo?
Or treat it as a morsel upon which to dine. No, that didn't come out right.
Ah, o sea que... A ver.
If you wish,
Primero...
we'd admire our virtues. Me yours, and you mine. I could pet your cheeks. You might twiddle my nose.
Qué horrible. ¿Cuándo?
Or treat it as a morsel upon which to dine. No, that didn't...
Joder.
If our bodies could a song compose,
Mi corazón pediría.
my heart would inquire of your hands if they'd
¿Te gustaría?
or grasp me elsewhere and leave me satisfied. No,
¡Jesús!
if you wish, my love, at my...
Cállate, coño, eres tonto. Primero, venga.
We'd admire our I could pet your cheeks.
¿Te
Or
gustaría?
grasp... No. If our...
Primero.
We'd admire our virtue. I could pet your cheek. Or treat it as a morsel upon which to dine. No. If our... We didn't... Or grasp... No.
Vale.
If our... My... If...
¿Te gustaría?
Or, no.
Vale.
If our... My... If they...
¿Cuándo?
Or...
Who are you, gorgeous one?
Buscando, probando
I'm a
cosas.
poet, milady. I've come to praise your unearthly beauty, if you'll do me the honor of revealing.
Uy, me
your
encantan los
full
sucubos,
self.
chicos. Creo que es uno de mis monstruos favoritos.
Indeed. I shall reveal to you all my splendors. Prepare more.
Me encantan los sucubos. Es uno de mis favoritos. Uf. No sé, me parecen súper interesantes.
Come with me for the adventure of your life.
Me parece un monstruo súper interesante. No lo típico de mata gente porque sí, sino... No sé, me gusta mucho. La historia de los cúpulos en general. Ahora, ¿dónde me ha parecido
I
eso?
should get Geralt. On the other hand, I've never plowed a succubus.
I am so unsatisfied. Lovers who
Geralt?
compose poems praising my virtues. Delightful. But I've never
¿Entramos
had
o
a
qué?
true poet perform for me.
¿Entramos o...? Vamos a entrar a ver qué pasa, tío. Es que tengo muchas ganas de saber qué pasa. Va a salir esto fatal. Va a salir fatal. Me gusta muchísimo el diseño de Jaskier en este juego.
Fucking idiot actually went in. I got him into this mess. I'd better get the fool out.
Venga, para adentro, compañero. ¡Ay, Dios, no me jodas! No hay un momento para esto.
Damn it.
Oye, tú. Vale, para abajo. Tira para abajo, compañero. Uy, estoy viviendo la risa del sucubo. Vale, son una pata de cara. ¡Tiene cola! ¡Y cuernos! ¿Va a estar riéndose para siempre? Si no está haciendo nada, Lico. No puedo. Hola.
I don't remember inviting you, Geralt of Rivia.
Let Dandelion go.
You mean you won't join
Mírale las
us?
paticas.
He's come to no harm. On the contrary, he seems very happy.
Como los otros mientes, no voy a permitir que asesines a nadie más.
Like all the other men you murdered?
I've murdered no one. All who followed me.
La cosa es que las sucubos se alimentan de la energía vital de los hombres, por lo tanto no necesitan matarles. Hay algunas que lo
You
hacen, por
devour
supuesto,
their
pero no lo
energy like a
necesitan.
swine gobbles spuds.
I need their vital energies. I have no use
Mientras sigan
for
viviendo.
corpses.
What will you do with Dandelion?
I shall show you my intentions are pure. I'll release him when he wakes.
¿Quién es el asesino?
So if it wasn't you, who killed those young men?
I can seduce anyone and hold them spellbound for as long as I wish. Unfortunately, one fool fell madly in love with me. Unable to accept my nature, he's killing my lovers.
¿Qué dices? ¿Cómo se llama?
Who is this lover of yours?
A beautiful elf named Elias.
He
Un
asked me
elfo,
to investigate the murders.
His way of
Oh.
throwing you off his scent. Luckily, you're no fool.
The very
Me gustan
reason I
sus
think
ojos.
you're trying to throw me off your scent.
No, hemos
Did
visto
he
que no.
show you the victims' bodies?
He told me they were buried.
By him. Yet he massacred the corpses first to make it seem as if beasts had attacked the poor souls. I'm content to have you looking into the matter. Just be sure to see it through.
Hablaré. ¿Por qué debería ayudarte?
Why should I help you?
I want men to know that I give pleasure in return for their energy. But I don't take their lives.
Si no, nadie se acostaría contigo. Les tienes bajo un hechizo, o sea
Besides,
que...
I can give you something far better than orange.
I'll talk to him, then I'll come back.
Señora,
I hope we can seal our friendship then.
y te vas a quedar aquí con Jaskier. Loca, no me parece una buena idea. Compañero, sale ahí. Me encantan los sonidos de fondo, que es como ella riéndose y haciendo sonidos. Tío, ¿por qué estas cargas? Vamos a hablar con Elias. Joder, tío, ¿qué ocurre? Te lo juro. ¿Por qué cargas de esta manera? ¿Por qué me haces esto? ¿Juego? Mañana, antes de que empecemos el directo de por la mañana, voy a tener que destruir un montón de partidas. La única que voy a dejar, chicos, va a ser la que es justo la decisión de si apoyar a los elfos o a la inteligencia esto de las Blue Strikes, bueno, Rush y compañía. Por si acaso algún día quiero jugarlo para no tener que volver a hacerme toda la parte del principio y pueda jugarlo directamente desde ahí, ¿sabéis? A ver, no. Los elfos estaban... Bueno, este estará en la posada, ¿no? O sea, en plan, es el que estaba siempre ahí al lado de la posada. Sí. Ahí está.
I found the succubus.
Did you kill her?
She
Sí.
claims you're the murderer.
You were supposed to kill the monster, not chat with it.
I know what I'm supposed to do.
I
Matar
don't think
monstruos.
so, not if you believed her.
Me has mentido. Voy a ver al segundo de nuevo.
You lied to me. You knew a succubus had made its lair in the burned-down village.
I did. I thought you'd refuse to help me if I told you.
You're right. I don't help murderers.
That is pure nonsense. I killed no one.
No te creo.
Liar. You fell in love with her and murdered your competitors. Succubi aren't exactly the most faithful partners.
True, I love her, but the rest is hogwash.
If I'd
Hotwash.
killed
¿Qué es
the
eso?
succubus, no more men would have perished and you'd have gotten away with it.
You don't understand. She manipulated me like she's manipulating you.
Es lo que hace, es un
Corbett will
sucubo.
learn of this. You'll hang for your crimes.
You're mad. I'm innocent.
Oh, mata al sucubo. Joder. A ver. Vamos a leernos un poquito esto porque... Un poco de ayuda a quien fue quien inició todo esto cuando habló con el elfo. Este pensó que necesitaría un brujo, pero no tenía ni idea de que un poeta sería la clave del caso. En Bergen estaban asistiendo jóvenes, humanos y elfos. El elfo dijo que se habían encontrado sus cadáveres cerca de un pueblo quemado en la boca del barranco que conduce a Bergen y que los habían enterrado en unas catacumbas bajo la ciudad. Geralt lo escuchó y se preguntó si debía ir al lugar del crimen o al de la sepultura. Mientras Geralt buscaba pistas en el pueblo quemado, no pudo evitar percibir un penetrante olor a azufre, tan característico fuerte, bla bla bla, por las catacumbas. Examinó los cadáveres de la bla bla bla. Un sucubo había matado a los hombres. Además, dio con un libro, un tomo mío. Si alguien de toda mi obra fuera admirada tanto por humanos como por bestias, debía reflexionar, ya que era una prueba irrefutable de mi fama. En cualquier caso, el brujo había llegado a un callejón sin salida y decidió venir a hablar conmigo. Me habían robado el libro que encontró el brujo hace algún tiempo. Por supuesto, me alegré de recuperarlo. Gracias a esta pista llegamos a la conclusión de que el grupo era un ávido aficionado a la poesía. No quedaba otra que volver al pueblo y atraer a la bestia con lírica conmovedora. Como revelan muchos romances épicos, y tal y como Geralt afirmaba, los súcubos son criaturas nocturnas y que el brujo y yo cortamos reuniones a medianoche. Tal era el poder de mi poesía que el sucubo lo comió literalmente de mi mano. Con mi ayuda el brujo pudo hablar con el demonio. Según la bestia, era el asesino de Elias, un amante celoso, pues ya había... La verdad es que el sucubo tenía muchos amantes. Y a decir verdad, yo teníamos pruebas y refutores de eso. Fue difícil tomar una decisión. A ver, voy a ir a volver a hablar con el sucubo. La cuestión es que yo recuerde, fuimos al cadáver y le sacamos algo de la herida. Y que yo sepa, era algo de metal, ¿verdad? Y los sucubos no tienen metal. O sea, quiero decir, si las matarían con sus garras. Y las garras están hechas de... Tío, de quitina y esas cosas. En plan, no de metal. Voy a volver a hablar con el sucubo. A ver si nos dice algo, yo qué sé. Por probar, ¿no? Que no quede. Esto no lo estábamos viendo, ¿verdad? Que aquí había una trampilla, en plan... Seguramente habría otra cosa. Hola, campeona. ¿Y Jaskier?
Yet the elf still lives.
Mientras no me permitir, hablaré con Elias. ¿Y Jaskier? ¿Se ha ido? Vale. Es que yo creo que ha sido lo otro por eso. Por lo de que en la herida había eso, la verdad. Así que voy a decírselo al otro. Que sé que es una sucupo y eso, pero... Realmente toda la trama de Geralt de Rivia se basa en que al final los humanos son peores incluso que los monstruos. Como cuando estaban intentando matar al troll, que supuestamente es un monstruo. Como cuando estaban ahora... un montón de cosas, ¿no? De todas maneras... Vamos a intentarlo, ¿no? A ver. Están en este lado, ¿verdad? Y Obed, y es... Estará durmiendo el pobre. Vamos a despertarle. Oye, que uno de tus subordinados es un puto asesino de mierda. ¿Cómo lo sabes? Me lo dice un sucubo. Tú eres gilipollas, básicamente, es lo que me va a decir. Me gusta que ahora todos los NPCs tengan nombres. Porque en el primero era como ciudadana rica, niño pobre. Todos los niños eran pobres, por cierto, en el primero. No había niños no pobres.
Greetings.
Elias es un asesino.
Your Scoia'tael, Elias, is murdering people from Bergen.
Any proof? Elias is one of my best warriors.
Me gusta que no tenga el pañuelillo. Tengo un trozo de metal.
I found a splinter from a blade in one of the bodies. Compare it to Elias's weapons.
I'll see to it. Elias must have learned that I know the truth about his madness. He's fled the city.
Genial. Habla con el sucubo. Me parece que va a estar con ella. Algo me lo dice. Llámame loca, llámame paranoica. Me da que va a estar por ahí. Pero sí. Me da que al final era el otro. Es que siempre que me dicen mata a este monstruo porque sí, es como... qué raro. Qué extraño. Me gusta mucho la saga de Geralt de Rivia porque no digo que desmienta un montón de mitos sobre monstruos, sino que como está basado en el folclore polaco, hay un montón de cosas que nosotros conocemos de un folclore que no es el nuestro, no es el polaco, que diga, pero que tienen los mismos monstruos como los sucubos, los vampiros, los trolls, todas esas cosas que nosotros ya conocemos, pero en su folclore son distintos, entonces no es exactamente lo mismo.
I'll not be put down like some dog. Fight!
¿Qué? ¡Ay, Dios! Digo, ¿qué cojones? Me ha dado un susto que flipáis. Oye. Le he tenido que matar. Ha sido culpa tuya, colega. Lo siento mucho. Me gusta mucho, tío. La musiquilla esa de fondo y todas sus cosillas.
I'm pleased you put an end to that fool's torment.
Genial.
You'll be blissfully rewarded. Disrobe and relax.
Me parece bien. ¿Y por qué no? ¿Qué más da? Si sabemos lo que hay. Eso era una pata de cabra.
In the box by the bed, I left you a small gift. Something to remember me by.
Me ha regalado unos pelillos de su cola.
Which?
Eso va de aquí, ¿no? Supongo. Con el corazón trémulo. Me ha dejado en la puta B, tío. Estoy como borracha. Ah, Dios. Armadura de Tyson. Tyson. Qué carajo. A ver. Uf. Uf. Me da mucho más lo otro. Pero lo bueno de esto es que si nos ponemos esta, chicos, podemos quitarnos la mierda esta del blasfemo y tener cosas. Lo que pasa es que solo tengo espadas normales y había que hacerse una de plata. Así que, pero de momento me voy a quedar con esta porque hacen como el pack. Parece que no hay nada más. Puto pájaro. Pues sale. Porque hacemos lo del contrato de las arpías, chicos. Es que no sé. Vamos a ir a ver a nuestra colega Filipa. Y si se nos borra alguna misión más, volveremos a cargar la partida. ¿Qué os parece? Porque de momento me da pereza. Si podemos hacerla más tarde. Es que el problema de esto es que no tenemos más mineral de plata para hacer más trampas para arpías. Y todavía no sé dónde hay que colocar las trampas siquiera. Si lo supiese, quizá a lo mejor me gastaba el dinero. Pero como no lo sé, de momento no lo vamos a hacer. A ver, si yo no recuerdo mal, era aquí, ¿verdad? Los aposentos de mi colega Felipa. Yes.
You
Hola,
wanted to
guapa.
discuss something?
Sí, esto ya lo hemos visto. He encontrado las notas de un estudioso de la cacería. Esto no nos habíamos dicho
There's
antes.
proof that the Wild Hunt is a vast accumulation of the power. Something that would interest mages, you'd think.
To the mere mortal, anything that is not immediately comprehensible is suspect, the product of a conspiracy. And where
Mira
there's
su
a
cara,
conspiracy,
chaval.
well, it's obvious mages must have hatched it.
Normalmente
I'm
suele
a
ser
mortal,
verdad.
though probably not a mere one. I found the notes of a man who spent his entire life.
Paranormal phenomena interests Cynthia, my intern. Take this up with her.
Vale.
Remember the antidote for Saskia. It's very important.
¿Dónde está tu ayudante? ¿Por qué esta mujer solo lleva una camiseta? ¿Quién eres? ¿Cuánto cuesta un curso de magia en estos tiempos? Me veo que te interesa la calcilla. ¿Cuánto cuesta un curso de
Just
magia en
out
estos
of
tiempos?
curiosity, how much does a magic course cost these days?
I'm certain you can't afford it, Witcher. Besides, you're too old.
¡Oh!
I have a few of my own tricks as it is.
You mean Witcher's signs? Philippa can conjure up the illusion of a garden full of flowers, fruit trees, and young elves of both sexes copulating merrily all the day. And the illusion is complete.
Pero
The
que
flowers have an aroma. The fruit
sería
and
una
she
ilusión, por
elves are
cierto, chicos,
juicy.
por si no os lo habíais
Invite me over the next
visto.
time she conjures up this garden. I'd gladly see it. Professional curiosity.
Ya.
Naturally. But I doubt Philippa's in the mood for complicated illusions. She
Ilusiones
focuses all her
complicadas, ¿verdad?
efforts on Saskia.
¿Quién eres, compañera?
Who are you?
I'm Cynthia, a mage in training. Philippa is my mentor.
Y voy
My
por ahí sin
condolences.
pantalones.
No need for that. True, she's a demanding mistress, but she can also be charming. Besides, she's the best there is, Witcher. She has no equals. Excepting, perhaps, the old elven sorceresses. You should see her cast spells. Light and graceful she is.
Ya,
Not like that
hechizos.
old tart de Tanzaville.
Tankerpill. Ya, Sheila, ¿no? He oído que te interese. Ah, ¿no conoces a Sheila?
You know Sheila?
I've seen her cast spells. I've seen all the great sorceresses at work.
Y a Jennifer
Sheila's
es la
quite
polla, ella.
manly in her style. Precise, logical, exceptionally composed. But she lacks grace and suppleness.
Is that your opinion? Or are you just repeating what Philippa says?
Es una buena
We
pregunta.
agree in our assessment.
Ah, ya,
Miss
estoy de
Marigold,
acuerdo.
on the other hand, is talented. But she lacks determination, courage, and a certain cold willfulness that seems necessary.
Claro, como es demasiado
That's
buena,
interesting.
no puede ser buena
Kira
hechicera.
Metz and Margarita Lowe Antiel are both blasé, seemingly resigned. One's a hedonist and nymphomaniac. The other cares only about her school. They lost enthusiasm for magic long
Vale,
ago.
Margarita es la que llevaba
Then
la,
there's Francesca Finderbear.
la escuela de
Nobody
magia, pero
really
ya no
knows what
existe.
the old she-elf is capable of. But she's clearly very powerful.
Y esta
I
es la
take
elfa
it
que lleva
Philippa
el
has none
Valle de
of
las
these
Flores.
flaws, but she must have some weakness.
Ambition. Infinite.
Exacto,
boundless,
gracias.
And burning like the Korath Desert.
Ahí tienes toda la razón. Esta mujer es muy pesada. Y tú le estás lamiendo la suela de los zapatos, tío, no entiendo.
I'm trying to learn something
Para mí
about
es
the
la peor
wild
hechicera de
hunt.
todas.
Very interesting
Sabrina tampoco era
phenomenon.
muy guay, pero al
Like
menos
all
está muerta.
mysterious things.
Willing to share what you know?
Well, I would be. Provided you found the notes of Morton Collis first. He devoted almost his entire life to researching the hunt.
No será esto que he
We could
encontrado
go
aquí,
into
¿verdad?
detail if
¡Pum!
you had his scribblings.
He encontrado las
I
notas.
found Morton Collis's notes.
Toma ya.
So, let's see what you've learned.
Well, there are a few documented facts, but Collis notes the existence of plenty of myths and legends.
Very true. Where shall we start, then?
El recorrido de la cacería, ¿cuándo aparece? La cacería secuestra humanos. ¿Qué piensas de las hechiceras? ¿Las hechiceras? ¿A qué piensan? Vale.
What's the sorceress's take on the hunt?
The topic makes them uneasy. Since the Council and Conclave banned the use of mind spells, the wild hunt has been a taboo topic.
There's some link between mental spells and the cavalcade?
Both addle the brain. Anyone who has come in contact with the wild hunt has experienced mental instability that either takes the form of insanity or amnesia.
Como
You
nosotros.
see, the wraiths emit a magnetic field that severely distorts perception and impedes brain
¿Sabéis lo que
functions.
es un campo magnético? ¡Qué guapo! ¿Cuándo aparece la cacería?
Collis claims the hunt's appearance can be predicted by observing the Orcan Nebula.
And eclipses affect how often it appears.
¡Qué
In
guay!
any case, it arrives on the winter solstice, though not necessarily every year.
Es verdad.
Collis calculated that the hunt slips into our world in those years when the nebula is in the eastern sky.
Secuestra
When I
humanos.
pursued the hunt, I passed through many abandoned villages.
Well, the wild hunt abducts young people.
¿Jóvenes solo?
The wraiths might need workers, warriors, or meat.
Collis seems to favor the slave theory.
Bálsamo.
People say the hunt's appearance is an omen of war.
In our times, wars are so frequent, we might even consider flights of honking geese as their harbinger. The hunt traverses our world in winter. Wars usually break out in spring, but only because rulers wish their soldiers to die in battle rather than of
De
cold.
frío, ¿Sabéis qué más es un presagio de muerte? Los chotacabras, que es un tipo de ave. Por lo menos en el mundo de Geralt de Rivia.
First and foremost, Collis studied the hunt's movement.
Oh, it's well known that the wild hunt moves north to south, never in the opposite direction.
Anda.
That's what I remember, and Collis's research confirms it. I'm just having trouble understanding why that is.
The retinue's trajectory brings it into our world at the North Pole. Thus, once here, the wraiths can only move south.
Tiene sentido, supongo.
Let's summarize.
Based on his observations and calculations of the wild hunt's movements, Collis arrived at two equally important conclusions. The first was that the hunt is made up of knights who perished in various worlds and have reconvened as a retinue of vengeance. His
Joder.
second hypothesis states that an unknown, extremely powerful force multiplies wraiths, whose task
Pero
is
él
to travel
decía que
between
tenía
worlds in search of slaves.
Un
Both
porqué
theories
detrás.
seem probable.
En plan, una mente.
Each time someone runs into the hunt, the Wraith's magnetic field causes their mind to descend into chaos. By inference, another meeting with the hunt and its field should reverse the effects of the first.
¿Sí? ¿Por el campo
Perhaps
magnético? Me parece un poco
someone
extraño,
who
¿no?
lost their memory or their mind on their first meeting with the hunt could recover either on the second meeting. But I'm afraid that's unproved. Anyone who has managed to escape
Menos
the
Geralt,
wraiths
que no
would
se
rather
acuerda.
die than meet them again.
So, you can lose or recover your memory by meeting the wild hunt.
Eso estaría
Do
todo
you know
guapo, la
something I
verdad.
don't?
No,
I
no,
have
nada.
amnesia, but my memory's been coming back since a certain event.
Since when?
Since I killed a spectre, the king of the wild hunt.
Y ya está, ahí se acaba la conversación, no te pregunta nada más, en plan, ¿que le mataste? Primero es un espectro y segundo, el rey de la cacería, muy raro me parece. No, ya está, se acaba la conversación. Ok. Vale. Me flipa que esta mujer esté sin pantalones, os lo juro por Dios. Señora, póngase algo.
You
tú?
wanted to do...
Sí, hija, sí.
I've got Triss's bandana.
Have you learned anything?
Triss was here.
Sí,
Why
sí,
would
sí,
he?
sí.
Two of Letho
Bla,
wouldn't be.
bla,
He
bla,
could
bla.
only.
Eso ya
I
lo hemos
assumed
visto,
that
chicos.
Triss wanted to teleport to...
Letho left her in a gully.
What about Triss?
She escaped from the.
I can assure you,
She has to be.
I'll try.
Sheila dio la orden.
Sheila or
I can't...
believe it.
She must have...
Are you so?
A misunderstanding.
Que sí, que sí.
Maybe.
I need some... What's going on out...
Let's see.
Es por la noche, tío.
What's going on?
The peasants want to take
Why?
the Dragon Slayer's servant
Where's the pri?
barricaded himself and help us out.
¿Qué? Se veía venir.
Dogs growl at cat.
Forget that. And should...
I remember.
Vale. Espera que se desarrollen los acontecimientos. Evita que los campesinos linchen al príncipe. Pero parece que ya no se ha ido nada más. Lo cual nos viene puta madre. Vale. Genial. Vamos a ello. Tío, es de noche. No tenía nada mejor que hacer que linchar al príncipe.
You're stupid. She just fell unconscious.
Sí, la salvaremos.
I heard
Shut your trap if you don't know what's going on.
Tranquilo, tío, no te preocupes. Yo la salvo. Whalewood Wolf is here.
the commoners claim it's our prince's doing.
¿Qué ha sido nuestro príncipe?
Such judgment is above
Ah,
their
aquí han meneado
station.
la otra, ¿no?
I believe it's Hensel's provocation. He wants
Perdón.
to drive a wedge between us.
Ok, Mackey. Hola.
Serfs and lords will never be on the same side.
Humans only care how their asses rise as their stations do.
They're playing into Henselt's hands. If they start at each other's throats, we'll have to face the entire might of
Oh,
Kate
es
and alone.
Jaskier y Zoltan hablando.
Water with fire. Princeling likes to see.
Saskia could.
Guilt must be
And you see
proven.
what they did to
Otherwise,
her?
it's vigilante justice.
Sí, ahí tiene razón Jaskier. Chicos, ¿qué tal?
Geralt! It's good to see you.
The commoners claim Stennis is involved in Saskia's poisoning. They're looking to slaughter him.
¿Por qué? ¿Quién se lo pide? ¿Nadie mantiene el orden?
Nobody to keep things peaceful.
Tú,
Scanlan
por
Baldwin and his
supuesto.
dwarves are trying to contain the mob, but they're badly outnumbered.
The plebs will yell a lot, beat someone up, and go home. As peasants do.
Como los
Don't be
campesinos
foolish.
hacen.
They're not serfs anymore. The days of them humbly sowing and reaping are gone.
Looks like things are getting nasty.
Uf.
Hear me! What do you want? I'm Scanlan Baldwin. I keep order in Vergen.
Or doing a nice job then? Where was you when they poisoned Saskia?
Give us the prince! Get the flails!
Stop!
Yorvath.
Squirrels!
Joder, me voy a cagar en la
Everyone
puta,
who wants to leave this yard in one piece, keep your hands off your weapons. I don't care if you're a serf or a lord. I'll kill you all if need be.
What's going on?
Que son idiotas, como
The
siempre, el
servant
populacho.
carrying wine during the feast said that Prince Stennis and Olcan poisoned
¿Quién es
Saskia.
Olcan?
We want justice!
You want revenge. It's not the same thing.
We don't care. Saskia's fallen as if dead, while the poisoning prince and noble lords rush to herd us onto the field and sell us to Henselt. We won't let them!
You lie, Colton. Nobody's being sold out. The poisoner must be caught and tried by
¿No eras tú
law.
el que quería vender esta
No,
parte de la
no.
ciudad,
What
gilipollas?
then? He'll pay a fine and get spanked on his ass? We'll spank him all right, with an axe to the throat!
Joder.
Where's this servant?
Safe. The Scoia'tael keep an eye on him.
Uf.
Why is the prince hiding in his house if he's innocent?
Enough! I'll shoot the first to reach for a weapon. Then heads will start falling.
There's more of us. You can't kill every...
¿Cómo que
Then
no?
you'll be first. Now back off!
Me flipa que
We
este
need to
hombre
act quickly.
le esté protegiendo, pero me gusta. ¿Cuál es el plan,
What's
compañero?
your plan?
I'll frighten them a little, bleed them if need be. I'll buy you some time, but be swift. I can't hold them off for long.
Eres el puto amo.
Question the peasants and the nobles, and talk to the dwarves. Maybe you can get to meet Stennis.
Even if he's guilty, I'm sure he's prepared a suitable story.
You'll know how to sort the sheep from the goats. Also, find the servant who started talking so suddenly. You won't have time to talk to everyone, though, that's for sure.
Good. Bloody bastard poisoned the virgin.
No tiene mucho tiempo.
Saskia's on the pier with Henselt at the gates.
Save your threats.
Wraiths
Say,
full and
Witcher,
full
come over
summon
here.
and noble-
Why is he lingering about? Like the stench in a dwarven hovel?
Those witchers be craving gold. This one's sure to say the prince is innocent, then sting Stennis for a pouch.
¿Qué dice?
You better search for a lad who served the virgin instead of pissing around.
Yeah, once done with the prince, he'd better take care of the magnets, throwing their weight about too much they are.
¿Conoces a ese siervo? El príncipe podría hacer a...
The prince stood right next to Saskia during the council. Did he have access to the wine cellar beforehand?
How should I know?
Why flap your mouth then?
The prince is a wealthy lord. Bribing a skivvy to poison the wine is nothing to him.
Just because someone can afford gold teeth doesn't mean they'll pull their healthy ones.
¿De qué va esto?
What's it really all about? Who's backing you?
We want justice.
¿Quién os ha incitado,
We don't
mongolo?
need no one backing us. We knows what to do.
No, sois
How would you
campesinos,
punish the prince?
gilipollas.
If a lad counts hens wrong, he'll be flogged. What should we then do with a man poisoning others?
Kill him.
A land without a ruler is a nightmare.
We have a ruler, the Virgin of Eden.
Está casi
It's
muerta.
not certain she'll live.
Then we'll choose another who'll manage. But he must be one of us lads. That way he'll understand us.
And all people is gonna be equal. Our way.
And the non-humans?
We have enough down on the fields. Let non-humans find a non-human land.
Ah, genial.
Away with them.
O sea que esto es un asentamiento enano, pero les vais a echar, porque sois muy inteligentes.
You know Saskia's servant?
Willie of the Oblates. He handled the wine, indeed, but loves the Virgin like a sister and mother put together.
Ooh.
He'd gladly get quartered for her.
Where's this Willie of yours?
Hiding in his shack, afraid of them lords. Squirrels guard him.
Genial.
Farewell.
Give us this whoreflower!
What would the prince gain with the
Rolling
virgin's
down,
death?
you surly
I can tell you
dog.
what.
Can we have a word?
Why not? I'm Ogden, a founder. I cast mugs, plates, chalices. You need any, Witcher?
¿Por qué
No thanks. The tableware in the council chamber is your handiwork?
It is. Made it back in Mayor Farragut's time. Since then, each and every goblet has hit the floor dozens of times, and what happened? Nothing. Because they're steel.
Oh. Okay.
My goblets are indestructible, impervious to both the fury of sovereigns and servants who are all thumbs.
Saskia's chalice was new.
Aye, it was. Back in Mayor Farragut's day, a venture Saskia was no more than
¿Qué
an
cojones
etching
es
of
ese?
Dad's breeches.
¿Eso es italiano? Porque estaba en italiano o algo así, o en portugués, no sé qué era.
Was the order for a normal goblet?
Not a chance. It was supposed to be a gift. I ornamented it richly, even on the inside. Not terribly practical, that, as it's hard to get clean. Some
Estaba ornamentada
scum
incluso
is
por
bound to
dentro.
remain.
O sea que podían haber
But I
puesto el
wanted it
veneno
looking
en la
downright
taza.
regal, worthy
No en
of
el
our
vino.
Saskia.
The other chalices were not ornamented on the inside?
Course not.
Who ordered the goblet from you?
That goblet was a gift. A way for the folk of Vergen to pay tribute to Saskia.
¿Y quién te la encargó?
I got the honor of casting and presenting it to our lovely leader. The lass liked it so much,
¿Ves otra vez?
she's not used any other vessel since she received it.
¿Qué cojones, tío? ¿Por qué?
Any chance there could have been two identical goblets?
Why, there's no craftsman that comes close to me in Vergen.
Could someone have tried to copy your handiwork?
Ha! I know of one who's been trying for years, but he's a fumbler, a screw-up. He's not produced one decent vessel. They all look like the work of a drunken elf. Thorax, his name.
Vale.
See you at the inn. We'll grab a beer.
Guilt must be someone's
Can we have a word?
Vale, si hablamos con los enanos, da igual con quien
Sí,
sea, nos ponen con esto. Si hablamos con la pues nos da igual lo que sea,
Witcher, come
supongo.
over here.
¿Qué? ¿Quién? ¿Quién me ha dicho eso?
Say, Witcher, come over.
What
¿Quién
do you
eres?
want?
We of noble birth always had to protect the plebs from their own stupidity. If not for us, the world...
¿El mundo
I
qué?
don't have time to listen to songs praising the nobility.
¿Sabes algo sobre el atentado contra
Know
Princesa
anything
Saskia o
about
no?
the attempt on Saskia's life?
No, I don't. But whatever the truth, the mob cannot lynch one of royal blood.
So truth means
¿No puede
nothing
haber
to
sido
you.
este, tío?
That's what makes us different.
I didn't say I don't care about truth. Just keep in mind there's a world order that mustn't be destroyed.
An order that allows injustice.
Un
If
poco.
the prince turns out to be involved in this attempted murder, he should face a tribunal. The rabble doesn't understand the principles
Pero en un
ruling the
tribunal
world.
seguro que le quitan
Or
de
they do
culpas.
understand them and simply don't like them.
Saskia is a wise woman, but there's one thing she doesn't take into consideration. This war will be over one day.
¿Y?
Who will sow the crops and milk the cows then?
Los
Saskia
aldeanos.
called the serfs to arms. Do you think they'll want to plough fields again?
¿Por qué no?
You may be right, but it's certainly not my business who'll plow your fields. Farewell.
Gilipollas.
Give us this whoreflower!
Rolling down.
I'd gladly hear your opinion on the situation.
Finally, someone reasonable.
Venga, tío, date prisa.
It's obvious
Date
Hansel
vida,
bribed
compañero.
some serf who then did what he was told.
¿Qué más? Un campesino intenta matar a Saskia.
The local peasants love Saskia.
Those surly dogs would gleefully accept a heavy pouch. Show me a serf with any sense of honor.
Bastantes más de lo que creías.
Just think it through. The prince couldn't have done it. The wine was in plain sight. Only the servants touched the decanters, and who are they? Commoners.
Joder. ¿En serio?
Then that
Racista de
same
mierda.
commoner incited his folk to
Elitista.
stand against the nobles and the prince.
Something to think about.
Enough of this charade!
Oye, yo quiero...
Try to be reasonable, folks. Sit down and talk in
Vamos a ganar la
peace.
partida para hablar con todo
We've
el mundo. no os
talked
preocupéis.
enough! Come on, lads, let's drag the prince from his hovel!
Vergen's not a cesspit for anyone to shit in. There are laws to abide, and Scalen Burden's job is to uphold them.
There's no law allowing a serf to threaten a king's scion. I, Silgrat, brother of Seltkirk, the greatest
Oh, no,
knight
al
to
que
walk
vencimos a
Hibernian
hostias.
land, say so.
Does it matter who was born in a castle and who in a pigsty? Any fool can prejudge and condemn. It's easier to accuse than to prove guilt.
A peasant servant claims that Prince Stennis supposedly attempted to kill Saskia. Why would the prince do such a dastardly deed? Bear in mind how eminent is his lineage.
That's why. The mongrel covets the crown.
Do you even remember how valorous he was towards Saskia during the negotiations with Henselt?
Pretending to be with her he was, sly fox. Taking the simple peasants in.
Qué tonto
But
que
us
eres.
lads ain't so dumb as you lords think.
See for yourselves how the commoners hate the prince, spitting venom like adders. They
¿Por
hatched
qué me está
a
ayudando
plot
este
to
hombre? No me
dispose of
odiaba.
him.
Saskia's servant said that...
Where is this servant, might I ask? If he's got something to say, why does he hide like a thief? The answer is simple. He's a fraud.
He's hiding to save his skin from you, whoresons. Squirrels have to guard him.
One last question. How could the prince poison Saskia? It's a known fact that servants taste wine from the barrels before the virgin sips it.
No need to poison the wine. Smearing the poison inside the chalice would be enough.
I never heard of anyone poisoning a chalice.
Bueno,
You
pues
haven't
yo sí.
heard much then. One of the Emperor's forebears died after sampling some lamb. He was always scared of poison and ate supper with his cook. The murderer spread poison on one side of a knife. Then he cut the meat so that only a small piece was poisoned.
Huh.
The witch is right. Give us Stennis.
Saskia's got her own chalice.
It was commissioned from one of the dwarves. The order came with a very detailed drawing.
Even so, how did it come into Saskia's hand?
Buena pregunta.
A good point. We can't be sure if the prince poisoned the wine.
Stennis is blowing hot and cold. Everyone knows that.
You were supposed to prove his guilt, not insult him, yokel.
Tell us who else would do it. A peasant wanted to hurt the miss? Never. It's cause of her you noble dogs can't ignore us. A pig won't cut its own throat. A peasant's not foolish enough to raise his hand against his savior.
Perhaps it is no peasant's deed. However, that doesn't mean the prince is guilty, fool.
Fool.
Answer me this. Was not Stennis' room next to Saskia's? Do not the wines come from his own lice-ridden cellar? Can he not enter the Virgin's kitchen at will? Yes. His serene dumbhead the prince can, curses on his kin. Nobody in Vergen wants to kill Saskia. And even if they wanted, nobody but Stennis could do it.
Conjeturas, no pruebas.
Those are just words. Too much guesswork and not enough evidence. You can't convict anyone based on that.
Hey!
Your Highness, this is dangerous.
I am not afraid. Fear is a commoner's trait, unfit for
Joder,
one with
típico
royal
de los
blood running in
plebeyos.
his veins. What do you want, to judge me? Is a prince a common thief who steals a dozen eggs at the market? You stand before royal majesty, and you raise your
Oye,
hands
no
against
te
it.
pases, loco.
In this world there are crimes that can be forgiven, and crimes that, by any means, cannot. Just as a mother killing her own child, or a man slitting his own brother's throat cannot be forgiven. A crime against one anointed by the gods themselves also cannot be condoned. He who raises hand against divine right is not worthy to walk this world.
¿Qué le pasa a este
What
hombre?
about he who poisons the Virgin of Edern? Firstly, Saskia is alive, so no one can blame me for her death. Secondly, you have no proof that it was I who tried to murder her. And thirdly, I assure all gathered here, I won't rise above the law. However, only she, the Virgin of Edern, can judge me.
Pero no está consciente.
And if Saskia won't get well, who's gonna judge you? I believe she can be cured. But if the gods decide otherwise, we'll summon a coven of the wise who can pass just sentence.
Those are words worthy of a true sovereign.
I am the one you should look to for guidance. Let my deeds be the flame that lights up your darkness.
El príncipe es el culpable. No, no sé.
The prince has
Luego
a right
voy a
to a
cargar
fair
porque quiero
trial,
escucharlo
no
todo,
matter
no
if
nos
he's
importa,
guilty or
chicos.
not. We can't deny him that. What will the peasants do if we hand them the prince? Will they hear him out? No. They'll hang him from the nearest tree or tear him limb from limb. What will happen if we allow a lynching? What if people see that might makes right? Who'll guarantee they won't desire to avenge their wrongs? real and imagined? Who'll protect people whose only fault is noble birth from the exasperated mob? And where will it lead?
¿Qué ha ocurrido? ¿Se lo ha llevado? Vamos a verlo hasta el final, no os preocupéis, aunque luego carguemos.
The peasants are furious.
They didn't dare mount a frontal attack.
But they haven't forgotten about Stennis, and won't. It'll be that way until Saskia regains consciousness.
She won't keep order by strength alone.
Unless it's a great strength.
We need an authority figure, and royal blood.
5 courts go to waste in the Dwarven dungeon at the moment.
There's also Henselt.
Que no.
Going into that haunted mist is madness. Stealing Stennis away would be easier.
No. Anything involving Stennis will cause a riot.
I've had enough of the peasants and nobles barking. Saskia's the best leader I know, but she can't hope to defeat Henselt's army with this rabble, which is why I'm going to get reinforcements.
¿A quiénes? ¿No has traído aquí a todos tus
4
Scoia'tael?
Squirtle units await in hiding to the east. Time to summon.
No son todos.
You'll make it in time?
I must.
Vale. A ver. Vamos a guardar de todas maneras, pero voy a cargar la partida. Con vuestro permiso y sin él. Porque quiero verlo todo, si no os importa. Bueno, pues nada, media hora de esto cargando. Me cago en San Dios. Dios. Por favor, ¿puedes cargar? Jesús. Ah, menos mal. Aquí. Joder. Vale. Vamos a pasarlo, no os preocupéis.
Geralt! It's good to see you.
Tiki, tiki, tiki. Venga. ¿Quién se lo impide? Nadie me tiene el orden.
Nobody.
Hear me!
We need to...
¿Cuál es el plan? Voy a hablar con los nobles primero, que no he podido interrogarlos del todo.
I'd gladly hear your opinion.
Finally, it's all...
The local peasants... That's in...
Then that say...
Something to...
Rolling down.
I'd gladly hear your opinion.
Fine, it's all...
¿Qué más?
That's interesting.
Just think it through. The prince couldn't have done it. The wine was in plain sight. Only the servant... Then that same commoner incited...
Something to... I'd gladly hear your...
¿Por qué no puedo hablar con este al final? Está lejos.
Henselt couldn't possibly...
Doesn't he have sorcerers at his court? Or perhaps he hired a witcher to break through.
¿Qué otro brujo va a haber por aquí?
There's no
Me ha
other
gustado.
explanation.
Me ha gustado su expresión.
That's interesting.
Just think it through. The prince could...
Gilipollas.
Then that...
Something...
Save your threats for your
Otherwise, it's vigilante justice.
Lo único que me han dicho algo interesante es este.
My
Saskia...
aye.
Who...
Voy.
Was...
Tiki, tiki, tiki. ¿Es posible que se me en dos?
Sí.
Vale, vamos a ver.
The prince has it coming, methinks.
No tiene mucho tiempo. Vale.
Good.
Vamos para allá, chicos.
Who will the witches...
Say she's dead.
You're stupid. She just fell unconscious.
¿Hiciste tú la copia de Saskia?
Anyone order an exquisitely adorned goblet from you?
I get the occasional commission for tableware, sure. But what exactly are you talking about?
Saskia's goblet. Was that your handiwork?
That ugly bucket! Did you intend to offend me? Whoever made that thing should be whipped! I certainly hope Saskia orders her vessels from me next time.
If she gets a chance to order anything again.
¿Dónde está el tío? ¿No puedo hablar? Sospechoso Zorak. Pero insistió que no. Vale. O sea que esto no. Es por aquí.
I heard. Shut your trap if you don't know what's going
No sé qué
on.
más hacer. ¿Vosotros sabéis
If
algo?
not for that damned Yorvith, the serfs would probably be hanging.
You're in my way.
Greetings.
¿Alguna novedad?
Anything change?
Not really. The peasants keep hollering. The noblemen stubbornly guard their chieftain.
Guilt
Good.
must be proven.
Bloody bastard poisoned the virgin.
Things look
Say,
bad.
Witcher,
The
come
peasants
over
are
here.
furious. They finally have a chance to strike back for all the wrongs.
The noblemen won't yield.
They're a cowardly lot.
They know their heads will follow Stennis's.
It's a deadlock,
Es una
with the
buena-
prince's guilt still to be proven.
Yarpin says it's someone from Edirne. Sheldon, on the other hand, would shave his beard if it's not Hensel's spies.
¿No he seguido a alguien hablar con el príncipe? ¿Por qué Helsing debe hacer esto? ¿Quién de alguien podría hacerlo
Has
hecho?
Yarpin got any evidence?
No, Yarpin's an old cook and says he's got a feeling. Ploughing soothsayer.
He might be right with those feelings. After all, not just anyone can pass through the Wraith's mist. It has to be someone local.
Ahí,
So it
¿verdad?
never crossed your mind that Hensel might have sent someone here before those ghosts appeared.
Ya, en verdad sí. ¿Por qué?
Why would Sheldon suspect Henselt?
Hombre,
He'd
pues...
sooner reach an agreement with Stennis than Saskia. Her death
En
would be
verdad.
very
Y
convenient.
encima si se quita de en medio también
Zoltan.
Stennis.
I'm wondering how anyone could manage to poison the wine. Saskia's a quick-witted lass. She doesn't let just anyone near. Someone she knew must have done it.
¿En que ella conocía?
Anyone reached the prince in his chamber?
Not even close. The nobles guard him like a matron does her ward's
¿Puedo
hiney.
ir yo?
If the rabble slaughters the prince, there'll be no stopping them. They'll start doing things their own nasty way.
That's why the nobles will support the prince even if they believe he's guilty.
I'm sure Stennis's hands are dirtier than a peasant girl's fucked in a barn.
Joder, nos vemos, chicos.
Give us this horsepower!
No tienes mucho
Roll
tiempo.
in dung, you surly dog!
Hurry up, Witcher!
No puedo entrar.
Sickle to your throat.
I want to speak with the prince.
You're unique then. Everyone else wants to tear him limb from limb.
No creo que me
We
dejen
won't
pagar.
let you in.
Soy el único que puede ayudar al
Only
príncipe.
I can help your prince.
Sí, 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 sí. Chiquín, chiquín. ¿No me ha salido? ¿Sí?
Of course.
Genial.
Why didn't I
Nice.
think of that?
Are you mad?
Silence! I'm in command here, and I grant the Witcher leave to enter.
Eso es.
Please,
Cállate.
master.
Are you here to kill me, Monster Slayer?
I'm here
Que
for your help.
tranquilo.
You can save Saskia.
Do you hear them? They want my head. They equate the words of some village idiot with mine. I am the heir to the Edirnian throne, the rightful ruler of this land, descendant of
Puto callo, se me
Demavend and
está dando asco
Vertheren.
solo de escuchar.
Prince, if you help me heal Saskia, the people will forget.
So if I don't help you, they'll kill me. This is blackmail.
No, tío, no es
This
un
is a
chantaje.
deal.
What do you want?
Sangre. ¿Envenenaste a Saskia? Vamos a preguntárselo,
Did you
¿no?
poison her?
Of course not. Even if I had, do you think I would boast about it? Don't be a fool.
I'm trying to help. Not only Saskia, but you, Your Highness.
I won't yield to that rabble. Never. One smear is all they needed to lay siege to my doorstep. Do you really think I should plead my innocence every time some village idiot says the prince did it?
No te estás
Or
comportando
maybe
muy bien,
go
la
out
verdad,
there and
compañero.
beg them for mercy? Never.
You merely need to convince them that you're innocent. Prove it wasn't you and they'll walk away.
And if I am innocent, yet lack proof thereof? You claim you wish to help me. Do so. Convince the people to believe me. You'll not regret it.
You're trying to bribe me.
I want only to make a contract. Think about it.
Trabajo así, compañero. Necesito sangre, gilipollas.
I need royal blood for a potion that will heal Saskia.
Do you mock me?
Tío, dame
You
un
owe
poquito de
Saskia
sangre.
your life. She carried you away from the Wraith's
Es
battle.
que lo toman como
It
si
was
fuese
her
el néctar
duty,
de los dioses.
as it
es
would have
sangre.
been of any Edirnian. Besides, my realm is falling apart, and she is responsible. Saskia and her rebels routed the royal forces at Gillette and on the banks of the Dyffny. For practical purposes, the Edirnian army no longer exists.
Those rebels are the last hope you have of stopping Henselt.
Ahí tiene razón.
And what then? A pig herd will be crowned and appoint a shoeshine his Secretary of State.
Pero si te pones de
Don't
su
think
parte,
that far ahead.
tendrás su apoyo,
Your Highness,
gilipollas.
just a few drops of your blood will cure Saskia. Vergen can defend itself only if she's in command.
Exacto.
I've already said I owe this girl nothing. I'll not yield to blackmail even if it costs me my life. I'll go to the axe, my head held high.
Eres
And
imbécil.
I'll certainly not surrender even a drop of royal blood to save a peasant girl.
¿En serio?
Guards!
Gilipollas.
What is it, sire?
Queden por
Show
culo
the
este hombre.
Witcher out.
Is everything in order, sire?
We had a chat, but we are through. Think on what I told you, Geralt.
I will.
Sí, imbécil. Tenía que haberte rajado el cuello.
Enough of this charade! Try to be reasonable, folks! We've talked enough! Come on, lads, let's drag...
Vergen's not a cesspit for anyone to shit in. There are laws to abide and...
There's no law allowing a serf to threaten a king's scion. I, Silgrat...
Does it matter who was born in a castle and who...
A peasant servant claims that Prince Stennis... Why would the prince do such a dastardly deed?
That's why! The
Sí, eso
mongrel
es
covets the
la
crown!
mejor
Do you even remember
excusa
how valorous
para
he
que no
was
lo hizo.
towards Saskia during the negotiation?
Pretending to be with her, but us lads ain't so...
See for yourselves how the commoners hate the prince.
Saskia servant.
Where is this servant, might I ask? The answer is simple.
He's hiding to save...
One last question. How could the prince poison Saskia?
No need to poison the wine. Smearing...
I never heard of anyone poisoning a
You haven't heard much then. The murder...
The Witcher's right!
Saskia's got her own chalice.
It was commissioned from one of the dwarves. The order came with a very detailed...
Even so, how did it...
No es muy convincente.
It's not clear how the prince poisoned the wine. But that doesn't mean he didn't...
Stennis is blowing hot and cold! Everyone knows!
You were supposed to prove his guilt, not...
Tell us who else would do it! A peasant wanting to hurt the miss? Never! A pig won't cut its own throat! A peasant's not foolish...
Perhaps it is no peasant's deed.
Answer me this. Was not Stennis's room next? Yes!
Esto es lo de la alcoba, sí.
Nobody in Bergen...
Tiene sentido. Conjeturas.
Those are just words.
Esto es lo mismo.
Your Highness.
I am not afraid. What do you want? To judge me? You stand in this world there are crimes, just as a mother... A crime against one anointed by...
Qué
What
pesado es este
about
hombre.
you? Firstly, Saskia is alive. And thirdly... Cardi! I believe she can be...
Those are words...
I am the one you should look to for guidance.
So you've forgotten how you tried to bribe me when I was at your house?
How about that, snout face?
Cara perro.
This is slander.
There are no witnesses, Witcher.
The prince has a right to a fair trial, no matter... What will the peasants do if we hand them the prince? Will they hear him out? No. They'll hang him for... What will happen if... What if people see that might makes right? Who'll guarantee they won't... Who'll protect people whose only fault is noble birth from the And where will it...
Vale. Seguramente se tenga que llevar a este hombre sí o sí. Pero... Es que yo no he guardado tantas veces, niño. Sangre real. Pum. Me gustaría saber si puedo hablar con el tonto del sirviente. la verdad. Sería algo que me haría
Geralt.
especial ilusión.
It's good to see you.
Que sí.
What stop?
The knights.
Not easy to raise a hand again.
A peasant by the name of Calton was at the council. He didn't seem to respect anything or anyone.
Calton's a blackguard. He'll use any excuse to raid and plunder.
He has a taste for noble blood. They say he buries gold looted from the lords in some gorge.
Ay, Dios.
Looks like things are getting nasty.
We need to act.
¿Eh?
We?
The mob's akin to a forest after a drought. One spark and the fire will be unstoppable.
I'm no peacekeeper and definitely no judge.
Huh.
We're both in it, whether you like it or not.
Voy a ver si puedo ir a ver al
Why
tío
are
de
you
los
getting
Scoia'tael, no sé.
For her, Gwynblade. Certainly not for this rabble.
What's your plan?
Good. Bloody bastard
no,
poisoned the
no,
virgin.
Pero no
Who will the witches...
puedo buscar a nadie. Tú tienes los Scoia'tael, ¿no?
Maybe he has good intentions after all.
No tenemos mucho tiempo, así que lo que voy a hacer es buscarle.
They say someone cast a spell, and the virgin fell as if dead.
Keep moving.
Ah, es este,
Hope
¿no?
you'll believe me anyway.
Es este, ¿no?
Afraid of something?
No,
Es este.
nothing.
You're lying.
I didn't do nothing.
¿Qué has hecho,
Didn't
compañero?
say nothing, don't know nothing, and didn't see nothing.
Didn't see nothing. Habla o te corto el puto brazo.
I don't want to hurt you. I really don't. But I'll cut your arm off if I have to.
Me encanta cómo se acerca. y se
No,
va.
no, please.
So tell me what you saw.
I heard the priest talking with the prince. This goody-goody said the virgin is really a beast under her fair skin.
What priest?
Olcan, the one killed.
So there's no way I can check if you're lying.
I swear on my mother's grave I speak the truth.
What else did you hear? Tell me.
Volcan es el que reventó el Hellsing contra la
I was
piedra.
putting Saskia's room in order when the priest came to the prince's chamber next door. They wasn't speaking loud, but I heard the priest say, "Just clear the servants from the kitchen." Nothing more. Reverend Olcan, only he could tell you how it was, beginning to end.
The dead aren't very talkative.
What about what they leave behind? There may be clues or some such.
Maybe.
Puede.
What should I do?
Busca la casa del sacerdote. Pide ayuda a Cecilia. Joder.
Could be. Sorcerers are a plague of the worst kind.
Hola, chicos.
Oh, a witcher.
A witcher. Yes, I am. I'm a witcher. Las paredes oyen. No sé si soy por aquí y me estoy perdiendo mazo de tiempo. ¿Cómo? Vale, que es aquí, pero... Sobre todo estoy reactivando esto por curiosidad. Quiero saber realmente qué ha pasado, ¿sabéis? Es decir, campeón,
They
debería
lie in
estar
wait
despierto,
for
la
a
verdad.
lord and prince. Humans are an odd lot. I certainly hope Scalen can clean up this mess. What can I do for you, Witcher?
¿Qué tal si le ayudas, tío? Jugamos a los dados. ¿Dónde vivía el reverendo?
I need to know where Reverend Olcan used to live.
Simple. Let me show you on the map.
Gracias,
It's
campeón.
about right here.
No estará a tomar por culo, ¿verdad?
See you, Governor.
Las estancias de Oldgan. Vamos a ver. Salimos y lo miro, no os preocupéis. A ver dónde coño es. Pero que no sea fuera de la ciudad, por favor. Esté cerquita, tío. Aquí. Vale. Hay que ir por la puerta. Chachi. Quitamos gallinas. Tengo una misión que debe cumplir. I have a mission to fulfill. Me gusta mucho. O sea...
Don't try anything.
¿Cómo? ¿Que no qué? Registrar estancias. ¿Pero dónde está? ¿Pero por qué me ha llevado hasta aquí? No entiendo nada. ¿Por qué directamente no me ha llevado hasta dónde es? No entiendo. Supondré que son estas. Yes, supongo que es esto.
Strange aura.
Strange aura. Pues sí, ya habíamos estado aquí antes. Examinar.
Nothing interesting.
Genial. Tira para adelante, campeón. Notas de Olcan. Primeras opiniones, no hay mucho tiempo. Un cáliz. Vale, hay que hablar con el enano. Hay que hablar con el enano, gente. Vamos. Yo creo que será por número de gente con el que hables, más que por tiempo, porque si no, con esto ya nos habríamos quitado muchísimo tiempo, ¿entendéis? Porque antes hemos estado menos tiempo hablando y esas cosas, y ahora estamos tirándonos más tiempo corriendo, entonces supondré que es más por... por el hecho de hablar con la gente, el número de gente con la que hables, ¿me explico? Es lo que yo creo.
Who will the witcher
Go get the lads, we won't stand for this.
Otherwise, it's vigilante justice.
My hand!
¿Qué pasa?
I'll cut the block off the next man who dares try his luck.
¿Qué pasado?
Say, Witcher, come over here.
No, no, con vosotros no quiero hablar.
What's it?
If a lad kill
a lad,
then we'll...
and
we are...
Do it!
Adiós.
Farewell. Can we have a...
why not? My...
Algo por cubrir en la copa. Quieren cargar la copa.
Any...
Why the...
Could someone... See you...
Serfs and lords will never be...
Enough of this charade!
Fucking shit. Es porque he hablado con los putos campesinos, ¿verdad? Quiero descubrir qué ha pasado, tío. Se está dando a cargar, chicos. Lo siento mucho, pero es que tarda. Mañana limpiaré todos los archivos de guardado, lo juro. Venga, por favor. Ah, gracias. Madre mía, es que guarda sola. Yo no estoy guardando ahora ninguna vez.
The commoners claim it's our prince's doing.
Saskia's ornament is above their...
¿Habéis visto eso? ¡Oh,
Geralt.
oh, oh!
It's good to see you.
No sé qué pasa, tío. Esta misión está un poco buget, yo creo. Tiki, 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 tiki.
We need to...
¿Cuál es el plan, compañero? Venga. Espera.
If not for that...
Can we have
Vamos a preguntarle esto.
My...
Any...
Venga.
It's good to see someone's taking care of it. Proof of Stennis' guilt. He'd point his bow the other way.
Porque está claro que tiene que ver con el cáliz. Entonces vamos a hablar de esto. Vamos a hacer esto.
Afraid of... You're lying.
I didn't...
I don't...
No.
So tell me what...
I heard the...
Vale, completado.
What should I do?
Vale. A ver. Tenemos que ir también por aquí, ¿no? Por aquí, para hablar con el enano. Vamos a hablar con Cecil, lo primero.
Hang 'em all by the balls.
Por aquí podemos ir. Por aquí podemos ir.
Don't try anything.
Ahí arriba está el pavo que ha forjado el arma. ¿O no? No, no es ahí. A ver. Es que no me estoy orientando bien, chicos. Entonces estoy intentando hacerlo todo rápido, ¿sabéis? Para ver si puedo. Pero no, estaba aquí. Si no recuerdo mal. Ahora vamos, ¿eh? No, estos son las putas miras. Míralo. ¿Hiciste tú la copa? Vale. ¿Y ahora? Vamos a hablar con este hombre. Vamos a ir a ver al tío ese. Y bla bla bla. Tiquiti.
See you.
Venga, hasta luego. Me estoy poniendo nerviosa, chicos. Joder. Estoy poniendo nerviosa bastante, ¿no? Vale, por aquí, por aquí. Vale. El mercader este está siempre aquí, fumando, con toda la tranquilidad del puño del universo.
Don't try anything.
Cállate, culo. Flipo. Estoy puto resolviendo un intento de asesinato y tú no intentes nada y tú, pero ¿estamos locos o qué? Jesús.
Strange aura.
Nada, no, esto nada.
Nothing interesting.
Coño. ¿Qué tengo que hacer? Consigue más opiniones. Puedo ir a ver al joder, al rey. Bueno, al príncipe. Porque es el único que supuestamente sabe, ¿no? Entonces, realmente la opinión que más nos conviene ahora buscar es la suya. Vamos a tirar por el príncipe.
They say someone cast a spell, and the virgin fell as if dead.
If not for that damned Yorvith, the serfs would...
Go get the lads! We won't stand for this!
Good. Bloody
my
bastard
hand!
poisoned the virgin.
I'll cut the block off the next man who dares try his luck.
Safe, Witcher, come over here.
Calla.
Roll in dung, you surly dog!
I want to
You.
We were.
Soy el único.
only.
Cállate
Of
esto.
course.
Are you here to kill?
I'm here for you,
Do you hear that?
Prince. If you help me heal
Chantaje.
this,
What do you want?
Envenenaste a esa
you
mujer.
poison.
Of course not. Even if I
I'm trying to help.
I won't yield to that rabble. Never. Do you really think I should plead? Or maybe go out there?
You merely need to convince them that you're innocent.
And if I am innocent, yet lack proof thereof?
You're trying to.
I want only to make a...
Piénsalo, gilipollas. Venga. Necesito sangre.
I need.
Do you mock?
You.
It was her. Saskia and her...
Those rebels.
And what then?
Don't think that.
I've already... And I'll sit... Guards!
What is...
Show...
Is...
We had a... Think of...
I will.
Save your threat.
Pues nada, no nos ha dicho nada.
Enough of this shit! Try to be reasonable! We've talked enough! Come on, lads, let's drag...
Vergen's not a cesspit for anyone to.
There's no law allowing a serf to threaten a king's scion. I, Silgrat.
Does it matter who was born in a castle and who in a pigsty? Any fool can prejudge and condemn.
A peasant servant claims that Prince Stennis... Why would the prince do such a dastardly deed?
That's what...
Do you even remember?
Pretending to be... But us lads...
See for yourself.
Saskia's...
Where is this servant, might I ask?
He's hiding this...
One last question.
No need to poison the wine. Smear... You have... The murderer...
The witcher's right.
Saskia's got her...
It was commissioned from one of the dwarves.
Even so, how did it...
A good point. We can't be sure if the prince...
Stennis is blowing hot and cold. Everyone knows.
You were supposed to prove...
Tell us who else would do it. A peasant. A pig won't cut its own throat.
Perhaps it is no...
Answer me this. Was not Stennis's room next to Saskia? Yes. Is serene. Nobody in Bergen wants to kill Saskia.
You're wrong, Colton. Reverend Olkin wanted to get rid of Saskia. He thought she was a monster at heart.
Olkin was on Stennis's leash like a dog.
How dare you, lout! Do you imagine if someone sits next to a married lady, he's surely fucking her?
The priest tried to convince Prince Stennis to join the conspiracy.
Is Stennis some dimwit foundling that he dances to a lousy priest's tune?
What?
Olcan got what he deserved when Hensel cleaved his head. Now it's Stennis's time.
There is no proof the prince agreed.
The priest asked him for admittance to the kitchen.
So he didn't poison the Virgin himself, but allowed her to be poisoned.
Conjeturas.
Those are just words.
No, algo hemos hecho mal.
Your Highness.
I am not a... What do you in this just as a... And what about you? Firstly, Saskia is alive. And Kadi! I believe.
Those are...
I am the...
So you've forgotten how...
How about that?
This is...
There are no wit...
Vamos a decir.
You didn't say a word about your guilt or innocence. You demand justice, but who will sit on that coven? Any peasants? Lords whom you'll reward with lands for reaching the right decision. Such men are to decide...
No sé. Chicos, lo vamos a dejar. Mañana seguimos, que ya es un poco tarde, y lo volvemos a intentar. Quiero recapacitar un poco del tema, saber si realmente esto tiene que pasar siempre, porque tiene pinta de que sí, pero no es que quiera que pase esto o no, sino que lo que quiero es saber qué ha pasado realmente, porque tiene toda la pinta de que fue el sacerdote, pero nos falta una pieza del puzzle. Nos falta una pieza del puzzle y no sé cuál es. Mañana lo intentamos averiguar, ¿vale, chicos? Así que nada, gracias a los que habéis estado por aquí. Nada, os veo mañana. Chao.